Point me, Morag. I was sure you'd have a few more threats tucked up your sleeve. You must be slipping, dear.
Why bother? The letter was obviously a clever ploy. Although I doubt you had the necessary imagination to come up with the idea.
Why do I get the feeling you're looking at me?
Well, if you finish gloating, I suggest you see yourself out. I'm not in the mood for your relentless chatter this morning.
I doubt you are. You're always so fond of the sound of your own voice. Perhaps we could catch up with one another some other time. Oh, I'll see you later, Nigel.
Sure. Bye, Celia.
Well, that'll keep the ladies' auxiliary buzzing for a while. Thank you, friend. I knew I could count on you.
I am your friend, Morag. Probably the only one you've got. But that doesn't mean that it's to the exclusion of everyone else.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm sorry. You promised my dear brother that you'd play watchdog over Ruth. And, of course, it must take up a lot of your time playing Romeo to Celia's rather pathetic Juliet.
You said yourself Ruth wasn't safe here.
All right, so I panicked when the memoirs went missing. But as I said before, the powers that be are now satisfied they're not in any danger. So the sooner this house gets back to normal, the better.
Good. I hope that also means that you won't be pressuring Ruth about where she wants to live.
Oh, Nigel, Nigel. Now, would I ever dream of doing such a thing?
Of course, I don't want to interrupt you from anything, Nigel. But you did say you enjoyed chamber music, and they're only in town for one night. Yes, Betty just dropped by to say she couldn't use the tickets, and I immediately thought of you. Oh, that would be lovely. I'll pick you up at 7. Goodbye, Nigel. Oh, Stephen, what can I do for you?
Just the chocolate milk, thanks, Celia. You want one?
No hard feelings about breaking into your shop, right?
Oh, should I assume that's some form of apology for invading my premises and terrorizing me into the bargain?
Well, you got broken into, I got busted. Makes a square, don't it?
Just the milk, was it, Stephen?
I was looking through the shed out the back. All the stuff we need's there. Because a plan's no good unless you've got the right timing. That's the key. Got to know just when to hit a place.
Yeah, right. Well, there's no sense rushing into it, is there?
Now, we know the old blind guy's not going to be there tonight. All we have to do is check up in the old bag. Now, as soon as we know she's out of the way, we're in business.
Oh, I just sent Martin over for those. I could have saved you the trip.
Oh, it's all part of the service.
Thanks, Alice. I'm really starving. Hey, you better sit down. How you been feeling?
No, I don't need to. Thanks, I'm fine. Which is more than I can say for Pippa.
Hey?
You heard?
Oh, I get the feeling that you haven't just come over here to deliver sandwiches.
Very perceptive. Tom, have you got any idea of what Pippa's going through?
Well, now that you mention it, yes, I have, actually. She's got a hell of a lot on her plate at the moment, and so have I. I mean, it's hard enough running an office like this without friendly little helpers trying to come in and have a crack at me.
She has got the caravan park to run, plus the kids, plus the house, and on top of all that, Brian is causing problems. It's too much for one person.
Yeah, well, we did talk all this over when she wanted to take him on.
You've left her high and dry without a moment to bless herself. That's not like the Fletcher family I knew. What is going on?
They're growing up, Ailsa. They're growing up, they're moving out. And I am finally seeing some results for all the slog I put in.
I see. Well, if success means you're turning into a Macklin, then you don't deserve Pippa, Tom. Enjoy your lunch.
Should be a law against paperwork. Anything interesting on?
A documentary on the Barrier Reef. It's not bad.
It's a pit. He gives us stuff about crabs and jellyfish anyway.
Well, other crabs and jellyfish, I suppose.
Yeah, well, they're probably not watching, are they?
Well, we should be able to find something a bit more interesting. I've got to pack a card somewhere, if that's to your taste.
I'm broke.
Well, this isn't Monte Carlo, mate. I mean, I can think of a few games where you don't have to bet.
No, I don't play them.
Right, well, we've got some checkers somewhere, some chess. We've got a dartboard, haven't we, Steve? Look, I know we haven't had a chance to say 2 words together.
Nah, look, I've got to get stuck into me homework. We'll get into it some other time, okay?
Yeah, all right, sure. Well, if there's any help you need with anything, just sing out, all right?
Why'd you turn Xavier off?
You ready? Let's hit it.
I thought you were going to do some work.
Get real. The phone, Steve? That's it, the old bag's out.
Hang on.
We're gonna do it or what?
Okay, we'll do it.
Hello, darling. I thought I'd come over and see you.
Suppose you didn't even know Auntie Celia was going to be out for the night, did you?
Yes, of course I did. Oh, she and Nigel make such a charming couple. I just thought it would be better if I came to see you when you were on your own. Are you going to invite me in?
I don't think so.
Oh. I hope you're not harboring a grudge because I decided to have Simon investigated. It's very tiresome. It was your future I was thinking about, you know. Anyway, I know how much you love the flowers.
Simon was the best thing that happened to me in years, Auntie Morag. I was finally getting my act together, and you spoiled it for me. The same as you tried to spoil it for Auntie Celia. Why?
I thought I made that perfectly clear. You're the only member of the Stewart clan worth worrying about, and I didn't want to see you sink to their level.
Do you know what worries me more than anything else? The thought that one day I might turn out like you.
Don't you cross me, Ruth. You don't know what you'd be up against.
I'm sure I don't. That's why I took out insurance. You try and hurt me, or Simon, or Auntie Celia, or anyone. I've got a printout of your memoirs. The computer disc. Every newspaper in the country would love to print that sort of stuff.
Oh, I have to give you credit. That's a very good bluff.
Just try me, Auntie Morag.